Hey guys, what's up? perrydew07 here, and welcome to my newest episode of This Week in Perrydew Sports Realm. And I got NFL Week 2 right here, as well as NASCAR stuff. Oh, and of course, I think the WNBA playoffs are starting very, very soon. I don't know when exactly, but they should be starting up soon. I think, and speaking of playoffs, Major League Baseball, I think their playoffs are starting soon as well. So, however, I'm not going to mention those. However, I'm not going to mention those specifically today. I'm just going to just simply mention NFL and NASCAR because those are the two specific events that took place this past weekend. First and foremost, I'm going to start off the NFL wise because obviously it is America's most popular sport for obvious reasons. So, anyway, obviously the Thursday nighter between Bills and Dolphins, even though that game's been marred by Tua's concussion, there some people speculating that should he or should he not consider retiring. But of course, Tua came out recently, as in a few days ago, said he is not planning on or actually either yesterday, he's actually not planning on retire, but he does, however, plan to see a specialist and help him out through his concussion issues. So well, either way, the Bills beat the Dolphins 31-10 in a game which by and large was never really that close to begin with. So anyways, so now on to Saints. The Saints later whooping on the Cowboys, while the Buccaneers got their revenge on the Lions after divisional round playoff thing from the previous season. Packers beat the Colts. Oh dang it, where's the mouse? Here we go. Here we go. Jets beat the Titans. Vikings surprisingly beat the Niners. Didn't see that coming. Seahawks beat the Patriots. Commanders beat the Giants. Chargers beat the Panthers. Browns beat the Jags. Cardinals beat the Rams. That's another thing I didn't see. And you know what else I also didn't see coming? Raiders beat the Ravens. Whoa, I did not see that coming as well. And Steelers beat the Broncos. Now that part I did not see. Steelers beat the Broncos. Now that part, yeah, I kind of saw that coming. Chiefs beat the Bengals in a very close matchup, 26-25. Texans beat the Bears, which that's another game I kind of predicted it correctly as well. But the Falcons beat the Eagles. Now that part I did not see that. Of course, Saquon had that huge drop on 3rd and 3, which had they not called a pass play, Eagles probably would have continuously run the clock down, take the three, and it would have made it a little bit, and they probably would have made it a little more difficult, or at least convert the first down on like a 4th and short, on a 4th and very short with the tush push has been very, very successful to them, and that right there probably would have ended the game, and perhaps probably would have won me a fantasy football matchup for myself, but unfortunately ended up losing because of it. So, yep, great job, Eagles. Not only you cost yourselves a game, but also simply cost me a fantasy football matchup. So, hey, yeah, great job, whatever. But anyways, and of course, enough of all that blah 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 blah, whatever is coming out of me. So, anyways, now on to the NASCAR stuff. Now, of course, they had a race at Watkins Glen, and boy, I tell you, let me tell you, lately, I think it's gotten a bit out of control as of late. So, yep. So, anyways, on the last lap there, I'm just gonna start right there actually the first lap. Corey LaJoie causing a massive wreck right in the inner loop, which collecting Christopher Bell, Denny Hamlin, Ryan Blaney among the playoff drivers. So now, of course, Bell and Hamlin will continue on, but Blaney will be out. But of course, Blaney is out of the race, almost like immediately. So then, of course, Hamlin though would continue on, but he would eventually get caught up in another wreck. Except this time, he had Brad Keselowski spin him out. That's simply because Kyle Larson was on Keselowski's inside, which forced Brad up to the 11. So I think that's his 3 wide going into the second corner. So I think that's what caused the spin out. So all right, and then of course at the final restart, yeah, Shane Van Gisbergen making a move on Chris Buescher, who was racing side by side with Carson Hocevar, which I did not expect Hocevar to race up there, but hey. So anyways, and as they crossed the line on the last lap there, Shane Van Gisbergen was leading going at the exit of the inner loop, but of course he missed the corner there, which allowed Buescher to close up, get to his bumper. Those two managed to make contact a little bit of contact. Buescher managed to move him out of the way, and that's what led him to a win. Chris Buescher, for the first time this season, ends up taking home the win with Shane Van Gisbergen second. Carson Hocevar, great finish by him. Great in his rookie year, ended up finishing third. Ross Chastain fourth. Zane Smith, impressive finish for himself there for the top 5. Even though it's just been announced that Trackhouse is letting him go after only one season. Even though Spire Motorsports, even though they ran him to Spire, now he may or may not have a cup right for next season, which is kind of unfortunate. So there, not a single playoff driver finished in the top 5 at Watkins Glen. That pretty much means they pretty much had an up and down day. So we'll see what happens to them as they head to Bristol. So and of course, however, in the midst of and then on the previous weeks, and then there's one more thing I forgot to mention from last week's episode. F1 had a race actually from a couple weeks ago, actually. F1 had from the previous week, which I forgot to mention that. F1 had a race in Italy, in Monza. Charles Leclerc takes on the win with Piastri second, Lando Norris third, Sainz fourth, and Hamilton fifth. Now, of course, this past Sunday, F1 just had a race at Azerbaijan for the Azerbaijan Grand Prix. This time with Piastri winning, Leclerc second. George Russell got third after he benefited from the Sainz Perez contact there. Norris got fourth after starting 17th, managed to gain a few points on Verstappen, who by the way finished fifth. So and with that, of course, and combined with Perez's accident, McLaren has now taken over the lead in the constructors' standings. So, we'll have to wait and see. So we'll have to wait and see how this goes. And before I end the video, of course, much like what happened 2 months ago, someone trying to assassinate Trump. So, now, this was not supposed to be a political channel. This is primarily a sports channel. But this thing has gone so dire in this country. So, there's some. I think they're trying to take him out because they know deep down it has something to do with this year's election. I think that's what this is. I think they're trying to take him out because they know deep down Trump has the overwhelming majority of the people with him. I think that's precisely why they're taking him out. Oh gosh. So anyways, pray for Trump and his family. His family there. So anyways, that's pretty much all I'm gonna say about it. Anyway, y'all, thank you all for watching. Oyos, peace, God bless, and tune in next week for the next episode of perrydew07’s Sports Realm. Take care. Adios. God bless.